let's talk about something that's been shrouded in whispers for decades. A health question that often lives in the shadows of late-night web searches and hushed conversations. It's a topic buried under a mountain of old wives' tales and genuine fear, causing a lot of unnecessary worry. I'm talking about the real, biological effect of frequent masturbation on a man's prostate health. The common narrative has been one of caution, suggesting it could lead to inflammation or worse. But what happens when we turn off that noise and listen to science? Today, we're looking at the evidence, and I promise you, the truth is almost certainly not what you've been led to believe. To join the conversation, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from today. For too long, this cloud of doubt has impacted men's well-being, creating a silent stress that can genuinely get in the way of healthy aging. This kind of anxiety can erode your peace of mind, which we all know is fundamental for true happiness. As seniors, we're constantly navigating a sea of health advice, and it's exhausting trying to separate fact from fiction. This uncertainty is a heavy weight, influencing not just your private thoughts, but your confidence in managing your own health and your overall quality of life. It's a hidden burden that many of us carry without ever speaking a word about it. The myths themselves are incredibly stubborn, aren't they? You've likely encountered them. Over the years, ideas suggesting that the body has finite resources and that frequent activity could somehow exhaust or damage the prostate. These fictions, often cloaked in moralistic tones, have done a great disservice to our understanding of men's health. They plant seeds of anxiety where there ought to be clarity and self-assurance. This kind of misinformation is a direct barrier to achieving a high quality of life, as it makes us question the very nature of our bodies. This anxiety isn't just a vague feeling. It's tethered to a very real and understandable fear: prostate cancer. Given its prevalence among men, any behavior perceived to increase that risk is naturally going to cause alarm. The fear-based narrative exploits this, painting a natural and personal act as a risky gamble with your health. For so long, this story went unchallenged, accepted as a better safe than sorry piece of advice. But a life guided by fear is no way to pursue genuine longevity and well-being. But then, thankfully, the world of scientific inquiry decided it was time for some clarity. Researchers at a world-renowned and highly respected university grew tired of the speculation and the anxiety it produced. They resolved to put these enduring myths under the microscope with a comprehensive, long-term study. Their goal was to substitute fear with factual evidence, a crucial step in promoting authentic health and wellness for everyone, particularly for seniors aiming for a vibrant life. And this was no minor undertaking. We are talking about a landmark piece of research from Harvard University. Picture this. A team of scientists followed the lives of nearly 32,000 men for close to 2 decades. For 18 years, they carefully recorded their lifestyle choices, their personal habits, and their health journeys. This level of dedication is what it takes to unearth the real story, providing us with the solid knowledge needed to live with greater confidence and actively work towards a long, healthy life. One of the central data points they examined was, as you might guess, the frequency of ejaculation. The researchers wanted to determine if a real, measurable connection existed between how often a man ejaculated and his subsequent risk of a prostate cancer diagnosis. After meticulously analyzing years of data, their findings were more than just noteworthy. They were revolutionary. It was a discovery that completely flipped the old, fearful script on its head and reshaped our understanding of men's health forever. So, let's get right to the heart of it. The study concluded, with a high degree of certainty, that men who reported ejaculating more often had a markedly lower risk of developing prostate cancer. I want to repeat that, as it's a message that needs to cut through decades of misinformation. A higher frequency of ejaculation was scientifically associated with a reduced risk of this disease. This wasn't a trivial difference. The protective effect was substantial and offered a fresh perspective on what healthy habits can entail. To be more precise, the Harvard study revealed that men who ejaculated 21 or more times a month showed up to a 33% lower risk of getting prostate cancer when compared to their peers who ejaculated only 4 to 7 times a month, a 1/3 reduction in risk. This conclusion stands in stark opposition to the cautionary tales of the past. Far from being detrimental, the best scientific evidence we have points toward a powerful, natural, and protective benefit. This revelation is incredibly empowering. Wouldn't you agree? It takes a subject that was once a source of private worry and reframes it as a potential contributor to our long-term health and well-being. It's a perfect illustration of how science can equip us to lead more informed and less anxious lives. If you're finding this information as liberating as I do, a quick tap on the like button is a great way to help spread this important message to others. The next logical question, of course, is why? What is the biological mechanism behind this protective effect? Scientists have proposed a few compelling theories, and they all align with our understanding of how the body maintains its health. This isn't about some mysterious force. It's about our biology working elegantly to support our longevity and wellness through its natural functions. Understanding the why makes the finding even more meaningful. The leading theory is known as the prostate stagnation hypothesis. Imagine the tiny ducts within your prostate as a network of plumbing. This hypothesis suggests that regular ejaculation acts as a natural flushing mechanism for this system. This process helps to clear out old cells, residual secretions, and, critically, potential carcinogens or inflammatory agents before they have an opportunity to linger and cause trouble. It's like a built-in cleansing process that supports your prostate health. This concept of flushing the system is a cornerstone of maintaining good health, and it applies to so many aspects of our well-being and journey toward healthy aging. Proactively supporting our body's natural maintenance processes is key to longevity. On that note, if you're looking to explore more science-based strategies for overall wellness, from nutrition to mental clarity, I have created a detailed guide. It's an ebook titled Wellness and Aging: Valuable Tips for Seniors, and it's designed to be your companion for a healthier life. The link is waiting for you in the first pinned comment below. A second compelling theory centers on the concept of cellular health. Each time a cell divides, there's a tiny random chance of a genetic error, a mutation that could be the starting point for cancer. The idea here is that more frequent ejaculation encourages a healthier and more rapid cycle of cell turnover. In essence, it prompts the prostate to efficiently replace older, potentially compromised cells with fresh, healthy ones, thereby reducing the time frame in which mutations could occur and take root. Then there's a third hypothesis, and this one connects directly to our emotional state, a vital part of our overall quality of life. This idea links the act of ejaculation to a reduction in psychological stress and tension. It's widely accepted that chronic inflammation is a significant risk factor for many cancers. By mitigating stress through this natural release, you may also be helping to lower your body's general inflammatory state, creating a healthier internal environment for not just the prostate, but your entire system. When you weave these three scientific theories together, a clear and logical picture emerges. It appears that regular ejaculation, whether through partnered sex or masturbation, plays a valuable and supportive role in maintaining a healthy prostate. It accomplishes this through a combination of physically cleaning out the ducts, promoting healthy cellular regeneration, and potentially easing the inflammatory burden on the body. It's a multifaceted, natural process that supports long-term health. Now, at this point, you might be thinking, this is fantastic news. So, is frequent ejaculation a silver bullet? A guaranteed way to avoid prostate issues? This is where, as your trusted guide on this path of healthy aging, I must encourage a balanced perspective. It's a wonderfully positive finding, but it is not the entire story. We must look at the bigger picture. To truly foster our longevity, it is absolutely vital to recognize that this research demonstrates a very strong correlation, not necessarily a direct line of causation. What's the difference? It means that while the connection is real, other lifestyle factors might be playing a role. For instance, it's conceivable that men with a higher libido and ejaculation frequency might also engage in other healthy habits, and it's this holistic combination that provides the protective benefit. The most important takeaway is that this habit is likely one beneficial component within a much larger mosaic of prostate health and overall well-being. It should not be seen as a free pass to disregard other essential aspects of self-care. Consider it one valuable instrument in your personal toolkit for healthy aging. But remember that a good toolkit always contains a variety of instruments for different jobs. So, what are the other indispensable tools in that toolkit? First, and perhaps most importantly, is your nutrition. The food you eat forms the very foundation of your health. Diets rich in a colorful variety of fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats are consistently associated with better prostate health and a longer, more vibrant life. The adage, "Let food be thy medicine," has never been more relevant, especially for seniors focused on their quality of life. It's been a real pleasure sharing this enlightening science with you today. If this conversation has brought you some value or peace of mind, please consider giving the video a thumbs up. It makes a huge difference in helping others find this information. To be a little more specific on nutrition, certain nutrients stand out. Lycopene, a potent antioxidant, is a superstar for prostate health and is abundant in cooked tomatoes, watermelon, and pink grapefruit. Additionally, the catechins in green tea and the omega-3 fatty acids found in fish like salmon are excellent for reducing inflammation. Embracing these foods isn't a chore. It's a series of healthy habits that actively build a more resilient body and support your independence. Next on our list is the joy of movement. Consistent physical exercise is a non-negotiable cornerstone of healthy aging. Its primary benefit here is helping you maintain a healthy weight, which is incredibly important. We have strong evidence that obesity is a major risk factor for the more aggressive and dangerous types of prostate cancer. Staying active is a direct investment in your long-term health. This doesn't mean you need to start training for a triathlon tomorrow. The goal is consistency, not intensity. Just 30 minutes of moderate activity, like a brisk walk in the park, some time spent gardening, or a gentle swim, most days of the week can have a profound impact. This kind of regular movement benefits not just your body, but also helps maintain an active mind and significantly boosts your overall sense of happiness. Another crucial part of this holistic approach involves actively avoiding things that we know cause harm. At the top of that list is smoking. The link between tobacco use and an elevated risk for numerous cancers, prostate included, is irrefutable. In a similar vein, it's prudent to moderate your intake of alcohol. Both of these can undermine your health efforts and work against your goals for longevity and well-being. Making these conscious lifestyle choices, prioritizing whole foods, embracing regular movement, and steering clear of harmful substances is the essence of proactive self-care. You are taking the reins of your own health journey. Every positive choice is like making a deposit into your wellness account, ensuring you have a rich and vital quality of life to draw upon for many years to come. And now, we arrive at the single most important point of our entire conversation today, the one element that is absolutely irreplaceable. I urge you to take this to heart. Proactively managing your health with regular medical supervision is the ultimate key. This is especially critical for men over 40 or 50, and for anyone with a family history of prostate cancer. Your health is your greatest treasure. Nothing, not a perfect diet, not daily exercise, not even the habit we discussed today, can take the place of regular checkups with a qualified medical professional. A doctor you trust, a Dr. Henry who knows your history, is your most vital ally on this journey. He can offer tailored guidance and help you navigate the unique health landscape of your body, ensuring your path to longevity is both safe and effective. Speaking with Dr. Henry about screening options is the most powerful action you can take to catch any potential issues at their earliest and most treatable stage. This includes a conversation about the PSA blood test. This simple procedure can provide life-saving information. When it comes to managing prostate health and preserving your long-term independence, early detection is absolutely everything. Please do not delay in having this conversation. Let's use an analogy. All the healthy habits we've discussed are like being a diligent car owner. You use the best fuel, check the tire pressure, and keep it clean. But the regular visit to Dr. Henry? That's the master mechanic who performs the diagnostic check, spotting a potential issue long before it can cause a major breakdown. Both diligent maintenance and expert diagnostics are essential for a long, reliable journey through life. It's truly wonderful to realize just how much power we have to contribute to our own health, isn't it? From the food on our plate to our daily walk, to the private, personal habits we've demystified today. I sincerely hope this discussion has provided you with both clarity and comfort. If it has, I would be so thankful if you would let me know by giving this video a quick like. So, let's bring it all back to where we started. What does frequent, even daily masturbation actually do to your prostate? The incredible truth, supported by premier science from a world-class institution, is the exact opposite of what we were raised to fear. Far from being a detrimental act, it appears to be one of the simplest and most natural ways you can contribute to a healthier prostate over the course of your life. Let me be clear once more. It is not a cure. It is not a magical shield. And it is absolutely not a substitute for a comprehensive healthy lifestyle and your regular visits to Dr. Henry. However, the evidence is strong and deeply reassuring. It suggests that a healthy and active sex life, which of course includes masturbation, is a friend, not a foe, in your lifelong quest for prostate health and holistic well-being. This knowledge should feel like a weight lifted from your shoulders. It allows you to replace an old fear with a new fact and to swap anxiety for agency. It empowers you to embrace your life with greater confidence and one less thing to worry about, which is a cornerstone of genuine happiness and a high quality of life. You are in command, armed with better information to navigate your journey of healthy aging. This journey we are on together is all about learning, growing, and supporting each other with credible information. We are a community, all aiming for a future defined by vitality, joy, and independence. The more we can discuss these topics openly, the more we can dismantle the outdated myths that create unnecessary fear. That is how we build a foundation for authentic health and longevity. We have explored a great deal today, and my hope is that it has been profoundly useful for you. We've tackled a significant myth and replaced it with solid scientific understanding. We then placed this knowledge into the proper, responsible context of a holistic health plan, underscoring the vital roles of nutrition, exercise, and proactive medical partnership. This balanced approach is the true path to well-being. Let this new understanding serve as a source of both comfort and empowerment in your life. You now have one more reason to feel confident in the wisdom of your own body, and one less shadow of worry in your quiet moments. This kind of peace of mind is priceless, and it is a fundamental ingredient in the recipe for a long, happy, and fulfilling life. Now that we've shed some light on this important subject, I'd like to ask you a question. How does this information shift your perspective on your own well-being and the health narratives you've encountered throughout your life? I would be honored to read your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Sharing with each other is how our entire community learns and thrives. If this conversation was valuable to you, and you'd like to see more health myths debunked with real science, please do me the favor of hitting that like button. Make sure you are subscribed and that you've clicked the notification bell so you never miss an update. In our next video, we'll be investigating 3 so-called health foods that might actually be draining your energy. You won't want to miss it. Until then, stay healthy, stay curious, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.